Steve and I believe that it would be fitting to leave you with one last thought from the father of domain-driven design, Eric Evans, who was kind enough to talk to us about DDD for this course, so we could share with you some of his wisdom. Eric talked about the fallacy of perfectionism, which aligns with our own sentiments about considering what you've learned here to be guidance to help you solve complex software problems, not a roadblock to productivity.
So when we talk about stumbling blocks, there is one thing that I have noticed, and that is there's something about DDD that brings out the perfectionist in people. And so they get to trying to make everything just right. And they get a model, and they say, well, yeah, this model, it's not really good enough. And then they change it, and it's still not good enough. And they just basically churn and churn. And I'm here to say no model is going to be perfect. And, you know, the model that you've got, it probably doesn't look as nice as the examples in books. And the reason is because in the book, you know, people have the luxury of choosing an example that really gets the point across, and one that's been refined. And of course, also they can simplify the domain a bit so that it doesn't have some of the messy cases. There are a lot of reasons that book examples tend to be very, very nice. The examples in my book, to some extent, have flaws in them. I actually tried to keep some kind of imperfect, rough edges in the examples in the book to get across that the model we're going for isn't some kind of ideal model. We need to know what we're doing with this thing, right? The scenarios we're trying to address. And we want a model that really helps us do that. Really just makes it easier to make a piece of software that solves those problems. And that's it. If the model that you're looking at does that, then go. And if you have a better idea, then you can refactor, but don't get stuck.